Hey, before this video starts, I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that next week there will not be a regular episode of Doctor Who. This is to line up the Doctor Who schedule with Torchwood more efficiently. So next week I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of Doctor Who Classic. That will be in Unearthly Child Parts 1 through 4. And then, that is going to be August the... Come on, you son of a... Okay, what is it? August the 22nd. August the 22nd, I'm going to be reacting to Doctor Who Classic Season 1, Episode 1, and Unearthly Child Parts 1 through 4. And then, following that, on August the 29th, I will be back again with Doctor Who Series 3, Episode 1, Smith and Jones. So, just wanted to give you guys another reminder so you don't start yelling at me next week. Alright, on to the video. Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had Doomsday, one of the saddest episodes that I have watched so far, where we continued the Battle of Canary Wharf with Cybermen and the Daleks, and the Daleks released the whole ton of Daleks through the Genesis arc, but they were all defeated, sent straight into the void, but unfortunately because of this, Rose, Mickey, Jackie, and Pete have all been trapped on Pete's world, which really sucks, so we lost Rose. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen, in case you missed it, I have actually started a reaction series to Torchwood, the first Doctor Who spin-off. It's probably an iCard up here, and you can go watch. I've done the first episode so far. Yeah, that's pretty much that. As a quick, weird side note, this is probably weird to bring up, but I ran out of note cards. I ran out of, pretty much since episode maybe 3 or 4 of Doctor Who, back in Series 1, I've been taking notes on just a ton of note cards. Used them on Stranger Things and Game of Thrones, and I finally used the last one on Torchwood. So, found this in my drawer, and again, this is so weird to bring up, but whatever, I'll make it quick. I have had this notebook for longer than I can remember. Like, this is back from, like, elementary school, so we're talking maybe, over 15 years probably. And I've had this for the longest time and have never found a purpose for it. Until now. And this is going to be my new reaction notebook, I guess. Where I'm going to be taking all my notes, and I guess I'm storing all my notes now. Because no point in ripping out the pages and stuff. I pretty much recycled all my other note cards after I used them, but yeah, we'll just we'll keep everything in here for now. So yeah, again, weird thing to mention, but whatever. This would be the point where I talk about the spoiler spiel, where I say, no spoilers for any future episodes of Doctor Who. Let's please keep the conversation in the comments to this episode and previous episodes of Doctor Who and Torchwood that I have reacted to. In terms of classic Doctor Who spoilers, you can mention stuff, you can reference stuff from Classic Who. I would just rather you be very, very vague about it. Don't get, like, too in-depth. And, yeah, and as you guys saw, I probably put a reminder in the beginning, but next week we are going to be watching the first episode of Classic Doctor Who, and then we're going to get back into Series 3. So that's pretty much it. I have no idea what to expect anymore from Doctor Who. Yeah, I miss Rose. Let's get going. My hair is weird. That'll be fixed when I put my headphones on. Here we go. So many moons! How many times can I make this stupid joke? Well, she's gone. And guess where she ended up?
What the hell is this place?
What?
Oh boy. David Tennant. Alright, hit me, hit me. Catherine Tate. Alright. I miss Rose. It's a shiny new logo we got, though.
backside off ya!
Did the TARDIS set get an upgrade? No, don't walk out there.
Oh, wait a minute! Don't!
Oh. Well, the good news is she wasn't sucked down into space.
You're in space.
I knew it. Acting all innocent. I'm not the first, am I? How many women have you abducted?
Oh, is that Rose's jacket? Or shirt? Or...
That's my friend.
She didn't disappear. It's a trick. It's one of her silly little look-at-me party pieces. But what if she's dead?
Oh, don't say that.
Man, I miss Jackie. Just immediately.
I said Saint Mary.
She's digesting.
What?
What's wrong?
No stupid Martian is going to stop me from getting married. To hell with you!
He's not a Martian!
I'm not from Mars.
Oh.
Taxi!
Poor Doctor. He needed a few moments to process before this stuff happened.
Talk about the Christmas spirit.
Is it Christmas?
Oh yeah, this is a Christmas special.
Oh, maybe not on...
Oh no. No, you friggin' don't. Okay, is this a thing in London that there are creepy Santas in masks? Oh my gosh, here it comes!
You are kidding me.
Nope. That's the TARDIS. I never thought I'd see the TARDIS in a car chase. I was not prepared for this episode. Like, at all.
Now come on! I'm in my wedding dress! Yes, you look lovely! Come on!
No one cares, let's go! Alright. Get out of here. That was awesome. TARDIS may need a retune, but that's alright.
Funny thing is, for a spaceship, shouldn't do that much flying.
That's a good point,
Gotta
actually.
give her a couple of hours. You all right?
Aw, how nice.
God, you're skinny. This won't fit a rat.
Oh, bit quick to get married.
Well, he insisted. Will you marry me? And he nagged, and he nagged me. Oh, just think about it. We'd make a great couple. We'll get her to the door.
That's funny.
And we could do it in that back bedroom.
What happened to you?
You had the reception without me.
Yeah, what the heck?
Hello, I'm the doctor.
Well, what were we supposed to do? I got
Look
your silly little
for
message
her.
in the end. I'm honest. How did you do it? And what's the trick? Because I know it was...
Alright, Doc, fingers on lips, let's go.
What's the trick? 'Cause I know...
These people ain't good to you, girl. Time to leave. Ah. Clever. Whoa. Jeez, you can... Torchwood? It's part of Torchwood? For God's sake!
Ancient Q1 energy doesn't exist anymore, not for billions of years.
Q1?
So old.
Use sonic screwdriver it. That'll work. Ah. God. They are creepy as sin. You guys better not have this in England or I'm never coming there. No.
Christmas trees.
What about?
Blow it up.
They kill.
This is not good. Oh, they explode. They're exploding ornaments. Ah! Jeez. Alright. Now let's never have these Santas again in this show.
Right, Stan.
The bride approaches. Oh, she is my king.
What is this? A Segway? Segways. What? What? Why are we on segways?
Don't do anything.
That,
You better come back.
that's not gonna work.
Get rid of you for trying.
Doc, you know that they're not gonna listen to you. They're gonna go do something. Rose and Mickey would, anyway.
Dinosaurs.
What?
Dinosaurs?
What are you on about dinosaurs?
That film Under the Earth with dinosaurs. Want to help?
That's not helping.
Such a
Well, she
sweet
tried.
couple. For you will be sick at heart.
Whoa. That's a...
Rachnos.
What?
That's impossible. You're one of the Rachnos.
The
Empress
Rachnos.
of the Rachnos.
Okay. Why?
Look at me, you! Look me in the eye and tell me.
The bride is so feisty.
Yes,
You know what? Good
I
for you,
am.
Lance. You're being
I don't
brave.
know what you are, you big...
Oh no. It's a freaking traitor.
How did you meet him?
The office.
He made you coffee.
What?
Coffee
Every
with the
day.
particles.
I made you.
I love you.
That's what made it easy. It's like you said, Doctor.
Man, screw this guy.
So, reverse it. Spaceship comes to her.
Whoa.
We go.
Clever. Hide inside the TARDIS. This freaking crazy spider lady.
Donna Noble, welcome. The creation of the Earth.
The creation of the Earth?
Where's the Earth?
All around us.
Yeah.
In the dust.
Eventually the dust will form into the Earth.
What's the wedding in perspective?
It's gonna take some time, but...
Lars was right, which...
What was that first rock?
Look.
So they're...
Rachnos.
That's the first rock?
No!
They didn't just bury something in the center of the Earth.
They are the center of the
They
Earth.
became the center of the Earth.
Really?
First rock.
Wait a minute! The extrapolator!
Hey! That thing from Boomtown.
What's down there?
How thick are you?
How about you shut the hell up, asshole?
Lost Rachnos, but you were quite impolite to your lady friend. The Empress does not approve.
Well, that's nice, I guess. Well, screw that guy, but... Oh my gosh, this friggin... This actress that is just going all out for this.
And none shall
Is that the doctor?
them.
The doctor in disguise?
So you might as well unmask my clever little doctor man.
Oh well, nice try.
It was worth a shot.
I've got you, Donna.
Well, almost.
Sorry.
Thanks for nothing.
Guess what I've got, Donna? Pockets.
How
Nice.
did that fit in there?
They're bigger on the inside.
Robot
Really?
forms are not necessary.
My home planet is far away and long since gone.
Yeah.
But its name lives on. Gallifrey.
They murdered the Rachnos.
I warned you.
Yeah.
You did this.
Hey, it's the first time they name dropped Gallifrey.
No!
Flood the place, set her on fire. I like this. And drown all of her children. Nice.
My doctor! You can stop now!
You gotta stop, man. Rose would want you to stop.
She's used up all her human energy. She's defenseless.
Yeah. Oh, now it's time for the army to get things done. We don't even need Torchwood. We just have the army. Yay! It worked. Well, Merry Christmas.
He deserved it.
Yeah. Well, he did. He kind of did.
If it's snowing.
The TARDIS can just do that? He has a specific switch in the TARDIS to do that?
Well, you could always come with me.
No.
Okay.
I can't.
No, that's fine.
No, but really, I mean, everything we did today. Do you live your life like that?
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Most of the time.
I think you do.
Not everyone's cut out for it. It's alright.
I just have to park her properly. She might drift off to the Middle Ages. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone.
Doctor! Doctor!
He's not ready for that yet.
Blimey, you can shout.
Oh, okay.
Am I ever going to see him?
I don't need anyone.
Yes, you do.
You
'Cause
always need a
sometimes
companion.
I think you need someone to stop you.
Whoa! Okay, that's a bit different from the takeoffs we've had. Okay, that was the Runaway Bride. Very interesting stuff we got going on. That was fun. That was really, really interesting. And I'm going to brush my hair because it's acting up. It's gonna be a while before he gets over Rose, isn't it? Which I guess could be a little strange because, you know, he's had so many companions in the past. Alright. For some reason my hair is just going to be doing that throughout this video. Oh well. He's had companions before, but this is really hitting him. But I think you could rationalize that out with Rose was his first companion after the Time War, where he lost everyone to the Daleks, and he went through this whole huge, giant Time War with the Daleks, lost every one of his people, and then he loses and then he finally gets a new companion, and he gets so comfortable with this companion that he can go to Christmas dinner. So this is still, I think that it's justifiable that that this is having a huge impact on him. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that really quick. I wrote down notes, obviously. I always say that when I start the discussions. I wrote down notes, like, you guys know I write down notes. So, the first off, the TARDIS digestion. That was an interesting way of phrasing that. Because he said, like, the TARDIS was not, like, digesting something properly or whatever. It's when the TARDIS was acting up towards the beginning. So, that's interesting, I guess, to reinforce that the TARDIS is alive. And that's interesting that, basically, the particles in her did affect the TARDIS. And I like the fact that he could use her particles to make the TARDIS appear right there. Because I guess that's what the TARDIS runs on. So that's interesting. I wrote down Santas. Are we done with these friggin' Santas? Because they are creepy as sin. Yeah, I'm done with these. I'm done with these Santas. Let's not bring them back again for the next Christmas special, but... Or, it's just so interesting that this is just a running thing now that every villain on Christmas is going to possess these Santas in some form. So, yeah, that's interesting. I wrote down the Huon particles. That's what they're called, right? The Huon, I heard that right? Huon particles? I think so. Yeah, the Huon particles, that's interesting that it's basically the particles and the Spider Empress, I don't remember specifically what they were called, but the fact that they are just this huge, ancient thing that, you know, they were like the big, I guess they were these big threats in the ancient lore of Doctor Who, that so many civilizations banded together to fight them, including the Time Lords, which is crazy. Well, no, he didn't even say Time Lords. He just said that he was from Gallifrey, which is the first time they name-dropped this, which is interesting. I already knew that he was from Gallifrey, which is fine. That's not really a spoiler or anything. That's what his home planet is called. But this is the first time in new Doctor Who that they've name-dropped Gallifrey, I believe. And the fact that he just says that, and she starts going, nuts because his people were in the war originally, but he never says Time Lord. He never says Time Lord, which is interesting to think about, because throughout this whole thing, he's referenced himself as a Time Lord. Specifically, he's a Time Lord. He is of the Time Lords. He's the last of the Time Lords. But in this, he specifically says he's Gallifreyan. So that's interesting. That adds a whole new layer onto him and everything. What are you doing back here? Oh, I'm hearing noises back here. Darby's asleep back here. So, yeah. So there's that. So this, just the fact that it adds a whole new thing to him, that it's not even the Time Lords that fought these spiders, it's just the Gallifreyans. So that's pretty cool. And then the last thing I wrote down was 10 and death. Because here's the thing, is that we kind of discussed this back in Series 1, that the Doctor does not like to attack. He doesn't attack and he doesn't kill. Okay, in Bad Wolf, when, Eccleston got that giant gun and went into those people that were running Satellite 5, he didn't shoot them. Because they were like, please don't shoot us. And he's like, oh, don't be silly, I'm not going to shoot you. And he hands them the gun. So, yeah, but it seems like 10 is getting a little more brutal, I think. Because, he just watched. He just, heard all the children dying at the center of the earth. And he just stood there. He's like, nope, they're dying. That's just what's going to happen. Sorry. He just stood there with, no emotion on his face. This has to happen. And it was Donna that snapped him out of that. Which is interesting. And she pointed out, it's you just stood there and listened to them die, basically. Which is crazy. Now, it's not like he hasn't done this sort of thing before. Even in episode 2 of Series 1, when he killed Cassandra, they thought he killed her. And, he increased the temperature in there, and she didn't have her moisturizers there. And, Rose was like, help her. And he just says, all things come to an end, basically, or something like that. So it's man, this guy's... So that's the thing with 9, is that he had his darker elements, but then, for the most part, he didn't do that much. Now we have 10. 10 is getting darker. And and maybe that's just because he lost Rose. He's it's still really affecting him. So, I don't know. I don't know if he gets much darker, but yeah, just him standing there listening to them die, just with no remorse on his face or anything. That's crazy, man. That's pretty much all I wrote for this Christmas special. Really, really liked it, and I think it's very interesting that we're not keeping Donna as a companion. You know, we didn't just find another girl and be like, hey, let's go immediately. Hey, we have a new companion immediately. It's like, no. We're going to take an episode. Yes, we do have another human ally, but really just companion for an episode. And I'm sure we're going to go get another companion soon. Probably in the next episode, honestly. Although that would be interesting. It would be interesting if, like, we just took a couple episodes where we don't have one companion. The Doctor just keeps ending up places and keeps having to team up with new people. But I don't know about that. I think we'll probably just get a new companion, which is totally fine. But that'd be interesting if that happened. And yeah, I'm excited to see where we go from here. And that's basically it, I think. So yeah. Once again, let me say, next week there will not be a regular Doctor Who episode. Because of how my schedule lines up with Torchwood and Doctor Who, I have to skip next week for Doctor Who. But we are not going to be missing Doctor Who by any stretch of the imagination, because I will be reacting to Doctor Who Classic Season 1, Episode 1, and Unearthly Child Parts 1 through 4. So, you guys remember that. Don't start yelling at me if, don't start yelling at me when normal Doctor Who doesn't come out. But the week after that, we'll get back to Series 3, Episode 1, and pretty much throughout the rest of Series 3 will be pretty normal, I think. So, yeah. And also, if you haven't watched it, you can go watch my Torchwood reactions. I've reacted to Episode 1, and that's about it. So far, as of the time. Actually, while I'm recording this, the first episode just went up. So, yeah, that's basically it. With all this being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist down here. I've also got another video you can watch and the Torchwood playlist if you haven't checked that out already. And you can also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that already too. You can also follow me on social media, links below in the description. Later.